What's up guys, it's Jake from QuadHunting, and today we're doing tiers again. We are ranking things, annoying people, and letting people know my opinions are awful. So anyways, today we are going to be ranking all 50 states, and I just realized these are state flags and not the actual states. Pause. Here we go. Here's a better one. Here's actual where I can tell what state it is because I am uneducated. Anyways, so we're going to go through. These are just my opinions. Don't take offense to them. There's not really much going into this. I know I have traveled to a lot of these states, not all of them, but right off the bat, I am going to, yes, right there. That's good. Good. Okay. So anyways, these are just my opinions. This is just for fun. Don't get all butthurt. Anyways, starting right off, yes, Michigan is an S tier. It's where I was born. It's where I spent most of my life. It's where I grew up. Michigan's awesome. We control all 5 Great Lakes. Sorry, other states. Well, actually, we control 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. You know, no one cares about Lake Ontario. So, I mean, that's the best part. Yeah, we have all the beaches. You know, the best beaches. Beaches that do not have sharks or jellyfish or anything that's going to eat you. Just nice beaches that are currently swallowing houses whole. Anyways, moving on to Indiana. I do not like traveling through Indiana at all. I don't like driving through it. My family drove a lot through Indiana. It's not my favorite to drive through, but other than that, I don't have any issues with Indiana. Indianapolis is a pretty nice city. I've been in Indianapolis. It's a nice city to be in. I'm gonna put it a C. Now Hawaii. Oh, like this ranking. I'm gonna put this one just on how much I've wanted to go there. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I'm not going to put it S tier because I haven't been there, but in my head, you know, you just picture all the nice beaches. It's somewhere I really want to travel to, so that's going to also factor into where I rank these. And A tier is somewhere I definitely really want to travel to. California. This depends on what part of California. If I'm visiting, if I'm living there. If I'm visiting, I want to go to California. If I'm living there, I don't want to do that at all, unless it's the northern part of California. I'm not a very big people person, so I don't want to go there as much as Hawaii. I had to put a B. Alaska is a place I do want to travel to, and it's probably along the same levels of Hawaii. I do want to visit Alaska someday. Maybe not the Great Northern Wilderness, but you know, I do want to visit part of it. So Alabama's going to get ranked based off a couple of things. My hatred for the University of Alabama. But then, you know, I have to outweigh that. We used to go to Gulf Shores all the time for spring break. It's also a terrible place to drive through. I guess I'll put it in Indiana's level. I don't like India. You know, it's... Arizona's also been somewhere I've always wanted to travel to. It's actually... If I had to pick anywhere, if I got to just like, I get a job here. Arizona's where I want to live next. After I'm done here in Florida, I want to live in Arizona. I think Arizona, I'm just really hoping I'm not going to say the wrong state name as I'm placing one of these, because that would be embarrassing. So anyways, Arizona is one of the places where I want to live. I do want to live near Phoenix. Colorado is a fun state. Denver's a cool city. But beyond that, I don't really have much. I haven't really got to explore Colorado like I would want to. Yeah, I'll put it B. Delaware. See, I really just don't have feelings on Delaware. I just really don't. Same goes with Connecticut. A lot of those states up there just kind of all blend together for me. If I was ranking New England as a whole, it'd be higher. But just separate, I just don't really, nothing like, I'm a sports person, so I can't even be like, no, Florida, I don't really like it here. Granted, I've only been in the northern part of Florida for the most part and dealt with the traffic jam that is Orlando. I haven't been down here further. You know, if I probably would down there, you know, it'd be a little higher, but I don't like Florida so much. Georgia falls in that same... Nope, I'd hate driving through Atlanta. I really hate driving through Atlanta, and that's been like my biggest, the biggest thing that have to do with Georgia with me is, yeah. And kind of I'm just placing these just to see how much I can annoy people. Maryland, again, it's going to have to fall in this C range. Idaho was pretty fun to drive through. We were only in it for like literally 10 minutes as we were driving through this really narrow part, But that's a really cool state. It had some cool scenery in the spot that we drove through, so that's the only thing I can judge it on. So that. Illinois, you're an F. I hate the Bears. I hate driving through Illinois. Chicago is overrated. Fight me. Arkansas, no real feeling on it. Drove through it once. Meh. This one could annoy some family members. I really don't like Iowa. It's so boring to drive through. It's just, I was trying to describe it to somebody. I said I didn't know a state could be so gray, because it's just like the sky was gray, the roads were gray, the buildings were gray. It was just, and there's just like Cedar Rapids is pretty cool. Iowa City, I'm sure if I got into Iowa City, it would be really cool. But everywhere I've been in Iowa has been, besides Cedar Rapids, has been just like, I don't want to live here at all. It's not as bad as Illinois though. Kansas, it's kind of like the same, like just driving through Kansas is boring, not fun, and that's the only memories I have of Kansas. Kentucky, and I got to think about this. So last car accident I was in Kentucky. So, hydroplaned right into a guardrail. It was real fun. It was actually when I was moving to Florida. I put it in a video. Anyways, Kentucky. I love Louisville, or Louisville. I've always called it Louisville, so my apologies if I'm saying it bad. I don't care. Kentucky's a pretty cool state. Louisiana is a state I really want to go to. I want to go to New Orleans. I want to go to Mardi Gras. Sounds like a fun time. I like the New Orleans Saints. So, they're going to go up there. Maine. The only reason I really wanted to travel to Maine is to be... I think besides Alaska, I think that's the furthest point north. There might be some places in like Washington or Montana. I can't really, I'm trying to picture the map right now. I don't know if Maine is above, but Maine has been somewhere I've wanted to travel to just to go to the very tippy top point. Massachusetts, I hate the New England Patriots. Yeah. But you know what? Okay, I'll move them up. Can't just knock them all the way down to a D for the Patriots. Minnesota was pretty cool to drive through. They do have the Vikings. I would like to travel through Minnesota more. You know what? I would like to travel through Minnesota more. Mississippi, another boring state to drive through. Again, we did it in the middle of the night, so. Montana was a lot of fun to drive through. The mountains were cool. I want to go back in Montana. Nebraska, it's just more cornfields. Nevada or Las Vegas. I'm not so pumped on Las Vegas as a lot of people, and a lot of it is desert, so there could be some cool scenery. My parents and brothers went there. Let's see. New Hampshire, again, it's just one of those New England states that all blend together in my mind. New Jersey, Jersey Shore, that's all I gotta say. New Mexico, I guess kind of falls in, well, no, it doesn't have Las Vegas like Nevada does. It probably has its own nice things, but in my head, I can't think of anything. New York City I've traveled to. It was really, 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 really young. I'd go again. North Carolina. I see the NC. North Carolina. What would I put North Carolina? It's kind of cool. I've worked in it a couple times. We should go C. I guess we did drive through some of the mountains in North Carolina. And I like the mountains. Okay, that bumps it up. North Dakota. I think we drove through South. Yeah, we drove through South Dakota, but North Dakota, I can only just imagine, is colder. Ohio, that's another F. I hate Ohio. I hate everything about Ohio. Cedar Point's the only good thing about Ohio. Again, fight me. Oklahoma, kind of no feelings on it. Oregon's a place I'd travel to. I'd like to be on the coast. I've visited Seattle, so, where's Washington? Seattle, Washington gets bumped up mainly just for Seattle. Pennsylvania, I really did enjoy Pittsburgh. Working in Pittsburgh was fun. I think it's gonna have to sit in the B. Rhode Island. I can hear Michi yelling at me since I haven't been here. I shouldn't be ranking them, but I don't care. South Carolina. I have family in South Carolina. Actually, it's gonna go B. It was gonna be AR right off the bat. B. South Dakota. Mount Rushmore. It looks cool. It's not something you're gonna do more than once, and that's the only thing that pops in my head. South Dakota. Oh, then the Badlands. The Badlands were fun to drive through. You know what? I put Idaho up there just because it was fun to drive through that part of Idaho. The scenery was nice. South Dakota. Once you get past like this part, like all of this, it has some cool scenery with the Badlands. St. Louis. Oh, this is just Missouri. I'm trying to think of my memories of Missouri. Not very great, but not awful. So, Tennessee. I love Tennessee. I love Nashville. I would love to go spend an extended period of time in Nashville. Texas. I'm gonna have to think on that one. Utah. I think visiting the Salt Flats out in Utah would be pretty cool. Vermont, again, it's just one of those in the big jumble. I do want to visit these states, but kind of like all at the same time. Like, it wouldn't be like spend a weekend in Delaware, Connecticut. It'd be like spend a week traveling through all of them, if that makes sense. I would probably stay in Boston more than I'd stay anywhere else. Virginia was really fun to drive through. Again, mountains. There was one there. I'm trying to think. You come out of a tunnel and like you're in Virginia on the highway and you're just driving down the mountain, and it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. It looks cool. West Virginia, though, does not get in the B because of their toll road. You pay. There's one road you pay like 6 tolls, and they're all like $4 each, and it's really annoying. And there's no way of not paying them. It's really annoying. Wisconsin, it's a pretty cool state, but you do have the Green Bay Packers. Wyoming, it's kind of like the forgotten state. I mean, their whole population in the state of Wyoming is like 250,000, maybe. Oh yeah, my old website. Ignore this. Okay, nope, I was wrong. It is 580,000 people. It's okay. Okay. They're about estimated. So you know what? That's not awful. It's more than I thought. But I mean, I think I live in a city right now that has more population than that. Texas. You know, I could put it for the memes down in F because, you know, Houston was a fun city to work in, though. Got to spend a weekend in Houston, and it was pretty fun. It's gonna be a C. I only did put one S class, and that's Michigan. So, I mean, yeah, this is just like I said, multiple factors went in. I mean, I love Michigan, hate the winters, love everything else about it. A tiers are kind of places I want to travel to / love traveling to already, like Tennessee and Montana and Washington. These other ones I'd want to travel to. These are like, yeah, I'll go back to, or I want to go to, kind of want to go to. It's not on the top list. It's not the places I want to go to first. The C tier, though, is kind of my meh. If I'm really looking at it. I mean, yeah, I don't really want to go to Utah. I really go to Wyoming. D tiers, I don't really like. Not my favorite states to be in, or not states that I really want to go to. And then the Fs, these are the ones I just absolutely despise with every fiber of my being. So anyways, that's been all the tier. That's been all the states ranked. Get mad. Yell at me in the comments down below. Tell me I'm dumb. Tell me that your state is better than what I think it is. But, I mean, Illinois, you have no saving grace. Chicago is your saving grace, and it's overrated. I'm sorry. It's Chicago, and then it's nothing. Ohio, you have Cedar Point, and then it's, I mean, there's a toilet bowl right around here. You know, Cleveland's okay. But when, you know, Cleveland and Cincinnati are your best things, are they really that great? So anyways, leave comments down below. I know I just annoyed a lot of people and made some people mad, but good. Hi. Direct your hate at QuadHunting, or at Hunting. Is it at Hunting Jacob? I think it's at Hunting Jacob on Twitter. Links down below if you want to like get mad and like tell me I'm dumb and tell me I'm a bunch of terrible things. But anyways, I'll see you guys all next time.